I'm going to apply the next step, which is toner. I've always used this toner with witch hazel because it's just such a classic.
Oh my goodness, this routine. Wow. Aloha everyone, welcome to Skincare with Hyram. If you don't know who I am, my name's Hyram and I'm passionate about teaching you how to perfect your skincare routine. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week. Y'all, this last week has just been a little crazy for sleep, and yesterday I was so tired and I was like, you know what, I think I need an hour nap. I'm feeling pooped, I need a break, and a 1 hour nap turned into a 12-hour nap. I didn't even wake up once. I don't know how that happened. I guess my body just needed it. Still in a little bit of shock. So because of that, I'm running late and this video is gonna go up in like 5 hours, so wish me luck. In today's video, I'm going to be reacting to the one and the only Lily Collins skincare routine. Now, I'm actually really looking forward to this one. I will admit, I've only seen Lily Collins in just one movie, To the Bone. It's a really, really powerful movie, and I actually watched it when I was struggling with my eating disorder, so it really left a very good impression on me and helped me kind of like realize what I was struggling with, and her performance was really good. I know she's in a lot of other movies, but I don't have the time or the attention span to watch movies. But for every red carpet and every Met Gala, she turns out every single look. Ugh, her fashion is just so good. It's pristine. I love it. I know I may not seem like a fashionable person because I'm not. Blue shirts all day. I actually really like high fashion, and I love fashion that breaks the boundaries of what society expects. So I do keep a little up to date with the red carpets. But she just did a video with Vogue going through her entire beauty routine, and I believe some of it is her skincare routine. So I'm really excited to see what she uses. She's a beautiful girl. I say girl, how old is she? She's one of those people that just looks ageless. Oh my gosh, she's 31 years old. Oh my gosh, she looks amazing. Okay, now I definitely want to know her skincare routine. Her skin is gorgeous. What the hell? Wow, Lily, can I have your genetics and your brows? I'm just gonna borrow them for the rest of my life, no worries. So let's get into it. If you don't know me, I am a skincare specialist, but I'm not a licensed esthetician or dermatologist or an expert, nor do I claim to be. That's not my path. I mean, look at me. What did y'all expect? I make these videos to teach about the basics of skincare in a fun and informative way, but if you are having any concerns with your skin or any troubles, please go see your dermatologist or esthetician to get that shit treated. This is just for fun and to help you guys. If you guys have any recommendations for Lily Collins movies I should watch, leave it in the comment section down below. I won't be watching them because I can't focus for shit during movies. I can't help it. Do any of you guys have the same thing? Like I can't keep my attention on anything, but especially movies. Gosh, that's so difficult. Confession real quick. I was looking at the comments just to see if she did do her skincare routine, so I didn't see what products she was going to be using. And I believe this is a partnership with Lancome, which makes sense because she's an, what's it called? Ambassador with Lancome. And if you don't know all my thoughts on Lancome skincare, go watch my Truth About video. I ripped them apart. Great makeup, but not so sure about the skincare. But just FYI, usually when you're an ambassador, I believe it's like at least half or more than half of your products have to be by the brand that you're affiliated with, but it really depends on your arrangement, and who knows, she could be going in fully with Lancome skincare, and I hope that's not the case. Understated French girl look. Isn't she American?
Hi, I'm Lily Collins, and
Okay,
I'm going to walk you through my skincare routine. And I'm going to take you through a clean day-to-night look with a little nod to Parisian glamour.
Oh, she's
my
so
first
cute.
step,
I love her
I always
bathroom.
make sure to spray my Beekeeper's Propolis Throat Spray.
Oh, wow, okay.
I like 3 sprays because 2 is just never enough for me. I love it so much because it has propolis in it, which is an amazing immune system booster. It has a lot of antioxidants, and it's so good for a scratchy throat, which sometimes I wake up with.
Interesting.
Next.
Interesting. So I've always pronounced it propolis. It may be propolis. I have no idea because I always pronounce every fucking ingredient wrong on my channel. But I'm really only familiar with some of the skin benefits of propolis, which is like it's more, you know, nourishing and hydrating to the skin, usually paired alongside honey because it is from beeswax. I don't know any benefit for the throat. It sounds interesting, and what I'm guessing is it probably like lubricates your vocal cords. Okay, can we start a petition for another word besides lubricate to describe like making something smooth and slippery? Because I'm really tired of using that word because every time I do, you guys are in the comment section just like being inappropriate. I mean, not that I'm much better. I literally have a hyper perverted 6th grader's humor.
Next, because I'm obsessed with essential oils, I always use my Sage Peppermint Halo, which is a little touch of magic. You go all the way around to here, to here. It really wakes you up, and it really helps alleviate headaches if you ever have any. It's a good way to start the day.
Whoa. That was, oh my god, I literally have like goosebumps on my skin. Oh my god, do you see me tearing up? That was a lot. Wow, I am being so dramatic. I haven't seen something that bold, I think, since the Bella Thorne skincare routine. Okay, so, wow, that was off to a really intense start. I am definitely awake from my 12-hour nap now. If you don't know my opinion on essential oils, you know, are amazing for smelling and lifting your spirits and the benefits that you can get from aromatherapy. However, essential oils are extremely concentrated from various plants. They are extremely volatile and typically not extremely purified because they are at such a concentrated percentage. I'm trying not to get too sciencey, but basically when they're volatile, it means that there could be a ton of components that could be irritating to the skin. Think about plants outside. You wouldn't just go outside and rub any random plant on your face because you could get a sensitivity reaction, you could be allergic, there could be bug poop on it, and a lot of things that could irritate your skin. Now think about that and times it by 1,000, which is usually the concentration that essential oils are at. Your skin is at risk for extreme irritation and sensitivity. Now just as a whole, I don't like it when I see essential oils in skincare products, but when they're in skincare products, they are at extremely low concentrations. I still feel that they're not necessary and that they shouldn't be in a formula, but they're still at very low percentages that most of, like, say, the bigger brands who have to go through rigorous testing, typically they're going to be at a fine percentage where you're not risking like a shit ton of sensitivity. But that, putting pure essential oil on your skin, holy shit. Not only are you risking extreme sensitivity, you're exposing your skin to components that the skin is not meant to be exposed to and will never really get used to. And severe skin allergy is something that can come over time. So if you're applying 100% concentrated essential oil to your skin every single day, you could very well likely develop a severe allergy and be sensitive to any type of fragrance and any type of skincare, no matter what concentration, and really damn yourself in the long run. And this is why I have such a strong stance against essential oils and a lot of like smaller indie brands that use a crazy high concentration of essential oils, because it's just so much irritation. So I do not recommend that. Please do not apply any concentrated essential oils to your skin. If you are going to, at the very minimum, just apply them on your wrists, but that's it. Please don't put them on your face because your body's skin is much more resilient than your face skin. Oh my goodness, that was a lot. I'm already sweating and it's not because this room is hot. Whew, sorry, I had to get up and take a walk after that one. Oh man.
Time to wash the face now.
I love her smile. It's like, oh, okay.
Just put a little bit in my hand.
Okay.
I started to use this face scrub a little while ago, which is amazing.
Okay.
Because it starts to really get in there.
Okay.
I started taking care of my skin when I was really young.
Good.
I always remember my mom having so many beauty steps before bed, and she always smelled so good after all of them.
Careful about
Her
the
skin
eyes.
always looked so clean
Careful.
and clear. And I know that within, within my job, I have so much makeup on every day after filming, and it would
really
be
getting
so
close
much
to the eyes.
easier to just go to bed with everything on, but it's so bad for your skin.
Yes.
So I think I
yes.
just
Very
became really
true.
vigilant
Careful, girl. Ooh,
with
careful.
cleaning my skin every night. Now,
Okay, well, she goes in with the Cetaphil cleanser. It's very basic cleanser. I'm honestly a little bit surprised that she does use it because, and this is just a generalization, but you know, a lot of celebrities do like to use more expensive, more fancy skincare, and Cetaphil is what I would consider to be kind of the baseline of more basic skincare. It's fine. It's definitely not my favorite cleanser. I feel that it could be a little bit stripping to your skin unless you have really oily skin. Definitely not the best. I personally like CeraVe more because it's at the same price point. You can find it at similarly every store. I would personally recommend the CeraVe foaming cleanser. It's just a much more high quality experience. Also great for oily skin, since the Cetaphil one is a good one for oily skin with just a step up of better ingredients. But it's not a terrible or toxic cleanser like some people claim. I think it's fine. The thing that I worry about is the brush that she's using. Now, those types of brush a lot of times can be very soft. So it's not so much the actual brush that I never necessarily have a problem with. It's how quickly and rough she's going, and that she's going over her eyes, because the eyelid area specifically is an area that you can't even apply a lot of your skincare products on, because that's how sensitive and that's how thin the skin is there. It's extremely thin, so you want to be very gentle, because any excessive rubbing or tugging or sensitivity could rapidly accelerate the aging within that area. And so the fact that she's going over it with the brush, and also given that I don't know how rough or soft the bristles are, makes me nervous. If the bristles are really soft, I think it's fine for her, you know, to cleanse a little bit with it. But if the brushes are more rough, not only will it irritate her face skin, it also could really irritate her eyes. So pro tip for anyone out there, when it comes to the eyelid area, you want to be very careful. Like, I don't even apply my skincare products on my eyelid area, but then again, I'm super fucking picky about skincare, so I'll take that.
okay, now that my skin's all dry, I'm going to apply the next step, which is toner. I've always used this toner with witch hazel because it's just such a classic.
Oh my goodness, this
A little bit
routine.
on a cotton pad. You just wipe it all over.
Wow. Okay, this routine is so different than what I expected. I was not expecting this at all. Okay, well, so she goes in with the Thayer's Witch Hazel toner. If you don't know that toner, go watch my videos from a few days ago called Destroying My Skin, and you will understand why I don't like that toner. Here's the thing, and what my opinion is becoming of Witch Hazel. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's also not that great. Witch Hazel can be irritating to certain skin types because it does reduce oiliness on the skin. Now, that can be great if you do have more oily skin, but if you have more normal to dry skin, it's really not ideal for you. And while Witch Hazel, yes, is an antioxidant, the components it has can be irritating to a lot of people's skin, which is where other antioxidants that you can find in other plants like centella or green tea, Q10 or other ingredients like that, you're going to be getting way more benefits with way less irritation. The good thing about Thayer's is that they don't use alcohol in their formulas, which is always why I didn't like Witch Hazel, but some of their formulas also include essential oils. I believe most of them do, which again, not a fan of. You clearly know why by now. The main thing with Witch Hazel is that I don't think it's terrible if you're using a really gentle and a really hydrating routine. But given that she went in with essential oils, which are irritating, a relatively stripping cleanser, and going in really rough with the brush all over her face, and then to follow up with Witch Hazel, I don't know, man. I get a wee bit nervous. One good thing I like about this routine, though, is that it's very affordable. I guess that's good, and I do like it when celebrities aren't like, I use this $500 La Mer cream, and I will only let La Mer touch my face. Because those people annoy me, so A+ for humility. I'm just... No offense to you, Lily. Of course, these videos are always just meant to be fun, and I'm never coming for anyone, but you're kind of going in with everything I don't like in a skincare routine. Concentrated essential oils, a potentially rough cleanser, an overly abrasive face brush, and Witch Hazel. This is a lot.
So next, I use Advanced Genifique Serum. It has hyaluronic acid for the hydration and vitamin C to fill in the fine lines, which is so great. And it gives my skin such a healthy glow, which who doesn't want a healthy glow, right?
Here we come to Lancome skincare. So I, like I said before, kind of ripped Lancome a new one in my last video, which I kind of a little bit regret because I never want to come off as mean, but I also don't regret because I don't think it's good to be charging that high of a price point for that low quality of formulas. The Genifique Serum, from my memory, I'm not a fan of, but I have to look at the ingredients again because I have tried to block that product out of my brain for a while. The thing with Lancome is that they love to use denatured alcohol in their products, like a high concentration of denatured alcohol, like the second or third ingredient. And for me, I'm just like, that is one of the lowest quality and cheapest, most stripping ingredients out there. And in a line meant for anti-aging and repair, there is literally no reason why you should be using that high of a concentration of denatured alcohol in your formulas. And that's kind of where the source of my frustration comes. But let me look at the ingredients. So, okay, good. The second ingredient is Bifida Ferment Lysate, which is a ferment. You can find it in a lot of Korean skincare products for a lot cheaper, but you didn't hear it from me. It can be good for hydration and antioxidant purposes. Plus the third ingredient is glycerin, so that's good. The kicker is denatured alcohol is the fourth ingredient, which, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. And you do have glycerin to kind of balance out that potentially stripping effect, but I also don't love it because, again, I just don't feel like there's a reason it should be at that high of a concentration. And typically a lot of really high-end luxury brands love putting a lot of denatured alcohol in their formulas because it makes the skin look really nice. It gets rid of any shininess. It makes the skin look smooth, look even. It's very satisfying, but it can be stripping over time. And again, it's like, it's such a low quality ingredient. I don't know why you'd have it as such a high concentration in your formula. There are plenty of other good delivery systems that you can use instead. I don't understand. It does have sodium hyaluronate, so that concentrated form of hyaluronic acid. It has a yeast extract, and that's about it. Plus it has fragrance, which is to be expected because it's, you know, a very high-end luxury brand. It's not the worst thing in the world, but if you do want, you know, a more well-rounded ferment complex, there are so many Korean skincare products out. The Neogen Micro Essence, you will get so many different types of ferments in there that work great for plumping and hydrating the skin in a very lightweight and non-stripping formula. There's the Phylobiotic Serum that I'm always talking about, where you can get specific types of probiotics to help with the same effect. Like, there's so many other different types of products with great ingredients for a much lower price point that will give you the same, if not better effects, because it has less irritating ingredients. There are just so many different ones with 4 or 5 times the amount of ferment that this one contains. So I'm just not a huge fan. Very, very overpriced and low quality product in my opinion. But we see you being an ambassador, Lily. Get that coin. We understand the hustle.
And then you just do a couple little drops. And then you apply softly.
She's being very gentle, so that's good.
It smells so yummy, which is so good, and it feels so soft going on. Oh my gosh, I can already feel my skin becoming hydrated. Thank goodness.
It does feel nice.
And what I love to do also is I love to use a jade roller. Sometimes I put it in the fridge or the freezer to make it extra cold, but I love doing this because I feel like it really helps lock in that moisture for the healthy glow.
Yeah.
I just love to do it. You have to, by the way, roll it outwards. You never want to go back and forth.
So yeah, you know, if you guys don't know my opinion on jade rollers, I think they're fine. I think they're great to use in a routine. They're fun to use. They feel really nice. Do I believe that they are like the secret to anti-aging, that you have to do it in this very precise, very particular way in order to help your skin, and that they're better than what chemists develop in a lab? No, not at all. But they're great. And actually, if you guys are looking for one, let me go get it. My friend Sarah, who's another skincare and lifestyle YouTuber, came out with her brand, and it's a stainless steel dual-sided beauty roller. I love keeping it in the box because the box is so cute and she is gorgeous. She came out with this one, and it's so cool because it's really, really, really cold to the touch when you leave it in the fridge. And it's heavy and high quality. And while I don't mind jade rollers, I do like them. I've found that this one gets really cold and chilled faster. So if you guys do want it, I'll link it down in the description box below. All the products that I talk about in this video are linked down in the description box below, and some of them are affiliate links which help support my channel. So check them out if you want to, but no pressure whatsoever.
My skin sometimes is a little not as hydrated as I'd love for it to be. I always love to use this spray, a rose biscuit spray, which has actually a little bit of coconut water in it. Spray a little bit. Oh, it sometimes smells like I'm on a
She has such a cute personality.
We could all do with a little bit right now.
She should really consider being a beauty YouTuber because the way that she like composes herself, holds her composure, is composed. Grammar's not my friend right now. She just has very good composure and articulates herself very clearly. Maybe I could take a few notes. But she goes in with the Herbivore Rose facial spray. Now, I'm not crazy about facial sprays. They're not my favorite thing in the world. I also don't like them because they typically have a lot of fragrance, and the one that Herbivore specifically has does have rose essential oil. So because of that, not a crazy huge fan, but she also used very little, and the amount of facial spray that you're losing in the air versus getting on your skin means that your risk of irritation and sensitivity is very minor unless you're like spraying a lot on. It's an experience thing. I understand it, but it's also not the worst thing in the world.
We have to go feature our lips now. So this ultra sexy scrub made by Handmade Heroes smells, again, so good. It's coconut sorbet. That I rub it in and exfoliate all over, because when you later apply your lipstick, you definitely want it to go on evenly. I love to add a little bit of lip balm just before we start the makeup process to make sure my lips stay extra hydrated.
I do like the Burt's Bees lip balm. I'm not familiar with that lip scrub. Let me look it up. Handmade Heroes. So sugar, sweet almond oil, coconut, jojoba seed. Oh, wow. This has really good ingredients. It's fragrance free. It has, you know, almond oil, jojoba oil, avocado oil, vitamin E. I mean, I think it's a great ingredient list. Lip scrubs aren't the worst thing in the world. Again, it's all about how you apply it. It's all about how gentle you are. I personally wouldn't recommend going in with like a manual like lip scrubber over the top of a gentle lip scrub like this, but you know, depends on how many dead skin cells are on your lips. Also, you just want to make sure you're not scrubbing until it becomes like plumped and like red, because that's a sign of irritation, which is just not good.
The next step before I put on the makeup is sunscreen. I love to use
I was getting nervous.
UV Expert.
Okay.
And it's actually a primer before your makeup as well as a sun protector, which is so great because sometimes sunscreen can be a little bit goopy with makeup, but this is so perfect. It goes on so smooth. And I was shooting a movie actually in Montreal called Mirror Mirror, where I play Snow White, and obviously Snow White's skin supposedly having to be as white as snow. I couldn't get sunburned, which makes total sense. So the makeup artist always encouraged me to wear so much sunscreen to protect myself, and now after that I swear by it and wear it every single day. So
I just want to say thank you to that makeup artist out there. You are doing the Lord's work. Preaching sunscreen is the most valuable thing you can do in skincare. So I am familiar with that one. The experience, yes, it feels amazing. It does feel like a primer and sunscreen in one, but I have some problems with it. Like everything, I have a problem with everything. So that sunscreen first is a chemical sunscreen. You guys know my opinions on chemical sunscreens. I think they can be overly irritating. There's so many other better options either in the USA or in Korea, where they have way better filters with no white cast. But the main thing for that one is that the product is so small. You're paying a high price for a very small product, and it represents what a lot of people with luxury skincare are doing. A lot of people, and I saw this all the time when I worked at a luxury department store, people are like, oh, I have to apply my sunscreen. They do a tiny little pea-sized amount and just apply it all over their face, and they're like, done. Not that I'm blaming them, because ignorance is bliss, but I'm just like, girl, you need to apply way more than that. If you guys want a reference as to how much I apply, I do about a quarter size amount. And when I say quarter, I mean like big. So a lot of sunscreen, and that's really the amount that you should be applying. Some people apply even more than me, which is great. And technically, to get the SPF protection that is listed on the label, we need to be applying a tablespoon worth of sunscreen to our faces and necks. So using a pea-sized amount is just not going to work. And if you are using that much, there's no way that product would last longer than a week, maybe 2 weeks if you're lucky. So it's a very expensive product. And that size is kind of perpetuating this belief that you don't need a lot of sunscreen, which is not true whatsoever. You need a ton of sunscreen every single day. And in my opinion, sunscreen bottles should be a lot bigger. So yeah, that's my issues with it. Oh Lord, let me prepare for this one. So I'll be honest, I haven't seen that bad of a routine in a long time. I'm not a fan for the reasons I listed before, but also because I noticed she doesn't go in with a moisturizer. She went in with the serum and she went in with a facial spray. Now, I don't know if they accidentally cut out the moisturizer, but it's really important that you should be going in with a moisturizer. Every skincare routine needs to have 4 different steps. Cleansing, which she did. I'll give her that. Treatment, which is usually like exfoliation. Anti-aging, which she didn't do, but I'm going to hope that comes in her nighttime skincare routine. Moisturizing, which is critical because you need it to prevent the transepidermal water loss, which is where our skin loses water, which results in dryness, sensitivity, aging, so many different problems. And while she did use that serum, that just doesn't have enough occlusive and moisturizing agents to serve as a moisturizer. And then sunscreen, which is important, but you need to be using enough sunscreen to notice a really big difference. And the amount she used is just, it's not enough. And I'll be honest, I feel like her routine is really sensitizing. Like, this is a routine that could result in a lot of sensitivity, dryness, redness, and inflammation down the road. And I don't believe it's properly covering the steps that you need in a routine. Now, I hope that she has a bomb as fuck nighttime skincare routine, because if she did, that could save a lot of my concerns and worries. But regardless, the products she's using are sensitizing and I cannot stand behind them. I'm sorry, Lily. But yeah, I haven't seen a skincare routine I've disagreed with this much in a long time. No offense. Ugh, I can never get the Miranda voice right. What do you guys think of this routine? I would love to hear your thoughts, and if you also kind of freaked out like I did while watching it, let a bitch know. And Lily, to compensate for this roasting, I will try and watch another one of your movies. That way I'm, supporting you in some way. And if you guys haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week. And I'll see you in the next one. Mwah.